start with you, please. Or wait for the if you want to wait.
Dewi, must be a bit of a bittersweet feeling. First start, first try, and yet that result.
Yeah, of course. I think rugby is a game of fine margins. You know, we were on the wrong side of the scoreboard today, but we created opportunities. You know, one disallowed try, a couple of knock-ons 5 metres out. You know, just some opportunities that went begging for us. Obviously, it's for us to look at that and go again, but you know, still proud of the achievement for myself and especially for Al and Biggs, massive milestones. So I think as a team, we've got to look at the scoreboard and ourselves, but ultimately, you know, you only get to do it once. You know, your first start, your 100th, your 150th, and those are milestones that we all take away.
This is all new stuff for you to deal with. I mean, you'll have observed it from outside in previous seasons, but what's it like being part of the maelstrom of Welsh rugby, where things are usually pretty great or pretty disastrous in the public point of view?
I mean, I think it's pretty undescribable, the feeling that you get personally. You know, there's a lot of people who've put a lot of hard work to get me to this point today, and so, you know, a lot of praise and a lot of thanks goes to them from myself. But again, you know, we all play rugby to win. I think that's evident today, that the disappointment that we'll feel, we'll carry on through to summer and through to wherever tournament or wherever game comes next. And I think that's crucial that we learn from today, and it's not just written off as a loss. You know, there's a lot of things we can take from that.
In terms of development though, towards the World Cup, are you having to sort of probably make more changes in approach or personnel or whatever than you might have hoped for at this point? You're not quite as far forward as you would have hoped, I mean.
I think previous to the World Cup, South Africa lost to Italy, and then they went ahead and won the World Cup. So, you know, I think a lot of credit has to be given to Italy today. You know, I spoke earlier in the week around the threats that they posed. They're under a new coaching team. You know, they're getting pumped in the media as a team that people want to see out of the Six Nations, and they came here with a point to prove. And again, credit to them. You know, they went for 80 minutes and they scored in the last. But I think for us, again, it's a learning point. You know, teams lose games. I'm sure Wales have been in this before, lost to Fiji. That was unexpected, and it's how you bounce back from these results that really proves the character of a team and how you're going to go forward. So I think that's the most important thing.
Touring out in South Africa, that's pretty hard going for a team looking to recover its confidence though.
Yeah, of course. You know, the list's not out yet, so you don't know if you're on the plane. So I think for me the focus is on, you know, going back to the Ospreys and carrying on the development and the form from here, and being able to do what I can in the Ospreys jersey. And then when the time comes around, if my name's on the list, then, you know, my focus will return to that. But for now, it's all focus on development and just carrying on, you know, the work that I've been doing so far.
Thank you, Dewi. Congratulations on your personal achievement.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Okay, coming to Beth now.
Hi Dewi. First of all, let's talk about your kind of first start. Singing the national anthem, knowing you're going to start, you score a try. Can you explain how that feels? And did you see a family? Explain those feelings.
Yeah, you know, I saw the family in the crowd singing the anthem. So, you know, I had to look away. But again, I think following on from Wayne's point, Italy brought the energy straight away. You know, we went 6-0 down, and we've spoken about discipline throughout this tournament, and I think that really let us down today. If you look at the scoreboard, one try for Italy, the rest of the points in penalties, and I think in professional rugby it's been said a lot that if you're under 10 penalties you're looking good in any game, and I think we were probably well over that margin today, which, you know, 15 points to Italy in a penalty count is a tough game to climb back, but again for me personally, you know, big opportunity, and just enjoyed the occasion, but obviously result didn't go our way.
How did it feel when you scored that try though? Not many people play for Wales, let alone score in the Principality.
I think, you know, at the time it's just it's nothing. You don't think about it. It's just, you know, I think we were 1 point ahead of that at that point, or we'd gone 2 points ahead. So, you know, you're thinking about your next job, not about, you know, scoring the try or anything like that. For me, it was about, you know, taking the kick off and getting my next role right. But obviously you know, big mark for me on my first start.
Absolutely, congratulations.
Thank you, Beth.
Okay, coming to David.
Yeah, thanks very much. Dewi, just a couple of things about the next match in South Africa. It was going to be very intimidating anyway. How much more difficult going there on the back of a lot of this? And is the gap between it a good or bad thing where you can either banish these memories or is it a wrong time to dwell on it?
Again, you know, that I'm not certain that I'm on the list to go, so, you know, the focus is not on that, but I think, you know, you focus on yourself first in this game. For us, you know, it's not going to be about looking at South Africa or being worried about what they're doing. It's about what we're doing, what we can get better at. You know, there's a lot to learn from today, as I said earlier. Sometimes results don't go your way, but it's what you take away from that you can implement further down the line. And I think if we do that, then we'll be in a good place, because the opportunities were there for us today. We just have to take them.
Sorry, I had to mute you then, Dave, because we were getting some feedback, but if you would like to ask another question, that's fine.
Yeah, if I sorry, were you inviting me to for a follow-up?
Oh yeah, if you have one, or if not, I'll move to Katie.
Yeah, no, I just want to say that Dewi Wayne was saying that it's a good opportunity to measure yourselves against world champions a year out from the World Cup, of the squad to do that. Is that going to be the positive approach?
Yeah, of course. I think, you know, you're in this game to play the best. You want to face the best. You see South African teams going well in the URC in the past 2 weeks, and they're World Cup champions in the minute. So I think, you know, you're in this game to get to the top level and to face the best, and I'm sure we'll all be excited to do that given the opportunity.
Okay, Katie, and then we will move to Dan for a few questions in Welsh.
Hi there, congratulations on your first start and commiserations about the result. Can you just give us an insight maybe into that huddle at the end, you know, what was said and who were the ones talking really?
Well, look, as Wayne said, it was a pretty pretty low point for us. I think we you know, we're looking at two performances we're probably not happy with, and three good performances from this tournament. So you know, I'm sure you can imagine what was said in the huddle there, and who was talking, you know, in terms of leadership. But you know, again, as I've said, for us it's about learning. You know, it's not about, you know, sitting on this now and being worried about it. It's about what do we take from it, and how can we move on, how can we get better, how can we develop as individuals and as a team, and you know, looking at the games coming up, we're excited to do that.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Katie. And then coming to Dav for a few final questions in Welsh.
Okay, thanks very ti. Hi Dewi.
Hey, Dav.
Cydymdeimladau'r canlyniadol llongyfarchiadau dechrau gêm dros Cymru o'r tro cyntaf. Sut mae'r emosiynau cymysg yna?
Mae'n anodd i ddweud, mae'n almost fel y gêm o Werddon, cap cyntaf, ond ar bac o'r result sydd ddim yn gwych i ni fel tîm, ond dwi mewn y gêm yma i ennill gemau. Mae'n arbennig fi gallu ennill y dechrau cyntaf, ond fi eisiau ennill. Fi'n dyn competitive, a hwnna yw gol fi. Fi'n eisiau ennill.